Yeah, I think, yeah, seeing how most of them are only like a few minutes long, looking at the webtoon dubs, thinking I probably end up, doing ones that seem like they make narrative sense. So it's not like I'd have to make one every week. I'm also just trying my brain, like, what would that schedule be? But if it's one where I put one up when I finish like a section or a segment, that actually feels a little bit easier. I mean, heck, I could even, if I felt like it, just do sections as they get finished. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Holy crap. Yay! Like, the frame left here and the shadows layer is done. And then it's just like, it's okay. This will be shadows, and I have the base shading, which is the, just like kind of like the dark, like, the highlights and the shading and the shadows, but different shadows. Then highlight layer, I have to give her freckles and get Cal's hands having be. Finish up the things that easy. Always impede the shading process. Because I know I remember me having to individually select freckles on Fern. But yeah, no, that's not helpful. Oh, I had a weird thing happen. Talking about art the other day on Facebook, I really need to I just need to like at Leo, just like repost memes over there or something because it's just such a shit show lately. Um, but it's an artist group and talking about the whole classic getting again meets me. That's why I'm thinking about it, talking about like getting eyeballs on your work. Oh, and someone I got to use the meme. Um, about, because okay, I'm like the only who knows comics in the group, right? A lot of these are people who do more fine art type stuff, and I got to use um remember have you seen the comic, the Spider-Man comic, where he's asking this like guy who's like turned himself into a pterodactyl? He's like, they're like, with this technology, you could cure cancer. You know, you could do all this stuff. Like, oh my god. And, it's like, why are you turning people into dinosaurs? Like, you could be curing cancer with this technology. And he's like, he's like, I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs. Like, I want to turn people into dinosaurs, like that sort of thing. This guy, because we're talking about art and things, and one of the ladies there, she was like, "Oh man, do you guys remember DeviantArt? When all you had to have was a DeviantArt, and like it was kind of easy to get commissions, because it kind of was. I mean, DeviantArt was huge, even like years and years and years ago. But they had groups for people with for commissions. It was very easy on DeviantArt." She was like, "Yeah, you all remember that?" We're like, "Oh yeah, wow, I do." So, and I was like, "Oh my god, I haven't like posted anything with DeviantArt in like over a decade. Holy shit!" I'm thinking, I was like, I should probably just scrub it because it's kind of useless now. I mean, just because I don't use it and things and whatnot. Like, ugh, I don't know. And let's see, we're just talking about DeviantArt and old things, and I mentioned because one of the ladies, she does pet portraits. Pet portraits in pastel. They look very nice. They're very pretty. Um, and she talked about doing art fairs, how that's hard too because she does portraits. You know, like that's true. That's her main where she gets money is portraits. So, well, like, yeah, doing traditional media portraits. That could be a hard sell at an art show because, like, hopefully you walk away with commissions, but you don't make any money the day of, really. No, well, you do for deposits, but that's it. She's like, yeah, and she used to get a lot of commissions through DeviantArt for her work. That's how we got on it. She talked about DeviantArt. Well, one of the guys found my old DeviantArt. He found my DeviantArt, and he was looking through the art and stuff. And because I was talking about conventions, how like, oh yeah, I have my comic convention, trying to sell merch, trying to come up with different merch ideas and stuff. It's kind of hard if you're not big. I see. One second. Let's go up. If you're happy. Okay. 5 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Drawing. So, and I'm talking about comics, and we're sharing examples. I'm like, yeah, like this is what I've got. I've got some physical copies and things. It's cool. They're like, oh, that's awesome. So we're talking about things. Like they're like, oh, cool. Like, thank you. And a few people didn't realize that I did comics. They kind of assumed everyone did like finished illustrations and stuff and whatnot. I eat it. I've never seen a whole one either. Do not. Please eat it, kiddo. They found a hole in a rice cracker. I've never seen that. Alright, fine, I'll show people. Look at that. There's a rice cracker with a hole in it. There's a hole in the rice cracker. Okay. Enjoy your now chomp on it. Weird. Okay, Girl Scout, enjoy your lunch. Yeah, rice crackers are good. So, but this guy finds a DeviantArt, and look at the comic. Okay, this guy's a little bit of a. If you don't draw photorealistic stuff, he's like, yes. How adorable! It's very cute of you to draw non-photorealistic things. Yes, you can call that art if you wish. I suppose technically that is art. He's one of these elitist assholes. But he looks at my DeviantArt, and in my archives section of my DeviantArt page, I have a lot of my own life drawing studies. And he found them. He posted a link. He said, "Wait, you can draw like this?" Like, yeah, I can. What of it? Like, if you can draw like that, why are you drawing like this? He's like, why are you doing comics if you can draw like that? Why? Well, he actually feel like, WTF are you doing drawing comics when you can draw like this? Why would you want to do? It's like, why are you doing that? It's like, you could. It's like, why are you doing that? You could do these photorealistic things if you wanted to. Like, yeah. I was like, yeah, but I don't. And so instead of like, I just said, I don't want to. He's like, what? Why? He's like, what? Why? I was like, this. And I just put that frame. I just put that comic frame up. I said, it's like with this, you could. It's like, dude, this is what. And I'm like, that's right. I wrote. This is what I was like, wow, this is what I sound like right now. And frankly, I am 100% here for it. Put the frame up. People are like, oh my god, yes. That's you. He's like, you could draw like that. That was your homework? Like, yeah, that's just my homework assignment. He's like, that was my homework, dude. What are you talking about? I just posted my homework from college. So, dude, that was my homework from over 20 years ago. What? Well, I don't see what the big deal is. And someone, oh shit, how did she phrase it? Oh, it was so good. Shit, it was really good. Let me find it. What is it? There we go. There. Um, she said, name. 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 There are a lot more dinosaur, there are a lot more, dinosaur geneticists on this page than you think. Dinosaur geneticists. It's like, yes! And then someone else, another lady did post. She said, "I for one," am having fun turning people into dinosaurs over here. She actually posted a little doodle of someone, of like a person like turning into a dinosaur. It's like, yes, I want to turn people into dinosaurs. So I think I inadvertently made a new shorthand for the group. So that's like, I want to turn people into dinosaurs. It's like, yes, I don't want to draw like Da Vinci. I want to draw cute anime boys being like clueless and bumbling as they learn about relationships and heal and things. I guess I want to draw my silly comic plague doctors and queer representation. God damn it! Oh yeah, that's kind of like the face we were. I think more than one of us were making this face. Cause like, what? Why would you? Why would you draw that when you could do this? It's like, I don't want to. Yeah, it also led to a lot of people sharing a lot of their like practice studies. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I was doing some life draw, like sharing their the whole for like, I'm fine, I don't have time to like do anything or whatever. I don't have time to put an ice pack. I have a test to do. Like, yeah, huh? Incredulously look. Yeah, we absolutely just blew this guy's mind when a lot of us were posting art that, you know, in his brain, he's like, oh, yeah, why wouldn't you want to draw like this all the time? Like, because we don't want to. They're like, yeah, it's people are like, he's like, well, why wouldn't you? Like, well, it's just not fun. I said, it's not fun for me usually to do that. That's why. Like, I don't get the art elitist types who are just like, oh, there's only one way to do art, you know, and it's, you know, if it doesn't look like it was done by the Renaissance masters, then it's not, you know, technically yes. It's like, oh god, you elitist asshole. It's like, yes, the Renaissance masters had skill, and they had lots of skill, and they had lots of really good advice for how to get good as an artist if that's what you want. But one, you don't need to be that skill level to be an artist. You do not. And even if you do develop mad skills, you don't have to always operate at that level. I mean, heck, if you want an example of an artist who's widely successful when they weren't actually that great at what they did, look at Thomas Kincaid. And granted, that's a fucking tragedy, that one, but yeah, Thomas Kincaid, the painter of light, all over the place in the 90s and stuff. Lots of people with their grandmas and moms and whatnot, and offices, had his like little scenes with like snow. So, okay, so for one, the lighting in those was terrible. It is bad. Like, okay, I'm no master, but dang, it's just a lot of his stuff was actually, from a technical level, not that great. The thing is, though, he was actually very technically skilled. But people like that hyper saturated